Hello yet again. It's Damon's List with another Rebooking WrestleMania. This one's a much more pleasant WrestleMania to book. It's WrestleMania 28. 38's in 10 edition. I'm not going to wait 10 years, but it's going to be 10 editions. And there's two. This one was much more pleasant to book compared to WrestleMania 27, which actually happens to be the least fun I had to rebook a WrestleMania. That's right, the least amount of fun. Now, I have to basically book a WrestleMania. In this case, as you know, I like to book WrestleMania battle royals first off, depending basically it'd be a WrestleMania battle royal, depending on how many men there are, how many WrestleManias, basically the numeral number of that WrestleMania. Indeed, in this case, would be WrestleMania 28 to be 28-man battle royal to be included in the IC US title shot. In this case, would be US title shot, and it'd be 28 men. It would be won by Drew McIntyre. The first night match of night one, and he wins. He decides, does he want a IC title shot or US title shot? And he decided US title shot, and it'll be on night two. Okay. Then you would have the Money in the Bank match, number 8 at WrestleMania. Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett versus Dolph Ziggler versus R-Truth versus Zack Ryder versus Jack Swagger versus Great Khali versus Sin Cara. And we have I said last year would have been Kofi or Barrett. Whoever didn't win on WrestleMania 27 wins it here. So if last year was Kofi, then be Barrett. If last year was Barrett, then it's Kofi. So yeah. Then you have The Miz versus Randy Orton. The Miz, usually, there's part of me want to keep him undefeated at WrestleMania, but in this case, I don't know. One more thing's for sure, the Randy Orton this time just lost the world's title, was more putting over people. In this case, it would put over Miz. So it'd be Randy Orton would lose surprisingly fair and square to The Miz. Then you have Ryback debuting against Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins in like a 2-minute squash match. And he wins. He does a double shuck to them and pins them both. Then in the fourth match of the night, sorry, actually in the fourth match of the night, well, the next match, sorry, Miz here. No, it'd be the fifth match of the night. You have for the IC title, you have Cody Rhodes defend against Goldust. Why not? Why not? It's like I feel like it's a last resort for Goldust and it'd be Cody versus Goldust. You can have in this case I haven't chosen a winner because both of them could go either way. But it'd be like a 12-minute match and that'd be fine. In the penultimate match of night one would be Beth Phoenix defending the Divas title against Eve Torres against Kelly against Brie Bella. So we could have Brie Bella win. So yeah, 8 minutes. And the main event of night one of WrestleMania 28 will be the WWE title match, CM Punk vs Chris Jericho. Same as in life, CM Punk wins. Then you have night two. Night two begins with U.S. title match. Santino Marella defending against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre wins the U.S. title there. For the World Heavyweight title, you do have Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. And this one wouldn't be a squash, but I still would have Sheamus win the world title because it's been years in that case where the world champion, you know, the world champion wins the world title at WrestleMania. So Sheamus would have won the Rumble, and I feel like, you know what? Why not? It just would be like a 12-minute match and it ends up with Brogue Kick, Razor's Edge, 1, 2, 3. Would kick out to one Brogue Kick, but just one. That'd be the only finisher kick out there. And afterwards, Brogue Kick, Razor's Edge, 1, 2, 3. In the third match of the night would be Hell in a Cell. Undertaker versus Triple H. But I want this since the 20th WrestleMania match of the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Sorry. Is a 20th match of WrestleMania of the Undertaker, and I want to be special, and I want to be basically an Undertaker love letter to his biggest feuds. You have Undertaker facing Triple H and versus Kane in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. The referee will be Shawn Michaels, and the special guest enforcer will be Mick Foley. Because Mick Foley wasn't basically able to wrestle anymore, but I say he could be an enforcer. Like very minimal amount of bumps. You have Shawn being the referee. Taker wins by pinning Triple H. You still have the spot where it's just super kick and pedigree and he still kicks out. You could have basically Mick Foley deliver a mandible claw to uh, Triple H, where he received a super kick afterwards. You have Kane basically delivering a choke slam to both of DX. You have Undertaker, Tombstone, and Kane. You have all of this combined. I think would be very good. In the tag title match, you have the Usos versus the Colons, the Usos versus the Colons versus Kid and Gabriel. I would have Colons retain. In the big man match of the night, Big Show versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry from the Hall of Pain and Big Show being from Knucklehead. I make Mark Henry win and keep on the Hall of Pain streak. And in the main event will be John Cena versus The Rock. Like it was in real life, once in a lifetime. The first one was pretty good, very good as a match, and it's like I would have the same result. Rock wins and he wins WrestleMania. It was about time. In real life, right there, they actually wins the main event. So why not? So that would be my WrestleMania 28 card. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. See you guys later.